Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Bad Trip. I remember the trailer coming out for this a while ago. I completely forgot about it. And then when I saw this was dropping on Netflix, I'm like, I'm ready for some laughs. You have, like, the Impractical Jokers movie, you have Jackass, you have Bad Grandpa, you have all of these films that hit that are the people in on the joke, are the people in on the narrative. These are real people being put into these situations with actors, and really hoping that none of the people actually recognize the actors involved. But you have this film from Kitao Sakurai, who is a director of the Eric Andre show, and works again with his pal Eric Andre here, who's the lead in this film, who plays this like down on his luck, working at like a garage or working at a smoothie shop, who sees the woman from his dreams in high school walk in, and she has this show, this gallery show going on in New York City, and he wants to go up to New York with his best friend, played by Lil Rel Howery, who is a submissive man who keeps a steady job, but his extremely intense and violent and angry sister, played by Tiffany Haddish, who escapes from prison, wants her car back, which he borrows for them to drive up to New York. And then we're all on the road. And basically gives us an excuse to go on the road and do all kinds of crazy antics. You have Eric Andre getting his clothes ripped off by a giant hose at the garage. You have him getting involved with a man in a gorilla suit. You have him going crazy drunk at a cowboy bar where they're doing all kinds of line dancing and stuff like that. You have all of these different gags. You have Tiffany Haddish hitting on police officers, causing scenes at bars in Trenton. You have cars flipping, exploding. You have all of these innocent bystanders who aren't the butt of the jokes, but honestly, a lot of them are very sweet and kind people who are willing to help out Eric Andre and Lil Rel. In this film, you have crazy musical numbers where Eric Andre goes up to an older black man and asks for his advice about love, and then he sings about it and like goes running around, and like honestly, what is so priceless about this film, taking a step back from all like the actual actors in this, is the genuine reactions and how well they're captured by Sakurai and all of his crew and everybody. These reaction shots of these people, like the best reaction is when that older black man is just like, he's in love, huh. And it just captures the energy of that scene and how absurd it is as Eric Andre runs on top of a car and starts dancing and singing on top of it. And Eric Andre, Lil Rel Howery, and Tiffany Haddish are all in on this film. Lil Rel is the straight man in the equation. Eric Andre's doing his crazy thing. And he has a lot of energy and really is the butt of most of the jokes. And then you have Tiffany Haddish, who is intense and angry and belligerent, and you're just in your face. And she's scary. I could see why Lil Rel scared from her. And you have the themes of the film of trying to find oneself and stand up for yourself and have this own control of your life and take in the reins. It's very interesting because it has a lot of the same themes of like Clerks, except we don't have a Dante, who I absolutely hate. But this film is a crazy fun time. Here's the thing, there's very loosely a story here, and a lot of the times these gags are just too far. All I have to say is the two of them getting stuck together with like one of those Chinese finger things, and you know, it's not on their fingers. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'm just like, some of these gags just fall flat. They're just too much. And honestly, it drags a bit at times because it can get repetitive with just a bunch of gags over and over and over again. But where this might not like stand out as like a great film, I laughed. And please stay through the credits because you'll have a blast watching them. And honestly, there are some of my favorite laughs throughout the film were some of the credit stuff. But you have this story with plenty of laughs and strong performances from its very committed cast. I think this is fun, surreal, crazy, ridiculous time that for an hour and 25 minutes you can just turn your brain off and enjoy some absolute crazy bonkers madness. And that's Bad Trip. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.